Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Council Plays The Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb Edition, version 1.48. Let's go ahead and call this one Channel Update Edition. That's basically the purpose of me playing the game right now. I'm actually doing this post-game commentary, because I wanted to just share a few things that I have planning, and coming up. So I'll be doing mostly that, and then maybe a little bit of on-the-side commentary after that's done about what I'm doing here, because this run did actually end up being about the length that I wanted the video to be, unfortunately, which, spoiler alert, means I probably didn't do super great. But yeah, let's get into it. So, The Binding of Isaac plays, I'm going to be doing pretty much constantly, once a day, probably, maybe more if I'm feeling super crazy, because I am really enjoying the game, and I would like to get farther and unlock some more items and, beat the game a couple times and maybe get all the achievements and whatnot. So that would be really fun for me to do. So the plan right now is for me to be putting up about an Isaac game a day, or an Isaac playthrough a day. The League of Legends play I've been doing, Council's Quest for Gold is over because I am in Gold, so we're basically on just seeing how far we can go, which has been kind of fun. I've been bouncing between Gold 4 and Gold 5. I've been in. If you haven't been watching those videos, I am at Gold 4 right now, after going back down to 5 and then back up to 4. So it's almost like I deserve to be in like a 4.5 bracket. But anyways, I will be doing those sporadically, probably a couple times a week. I do a lot of twos play with my friends, and being in Skype with them messes up the audio and the recording a little bit, so I don't record when I'm doing that, but when I'm playing by myself, I do tend to record, so I'll be doing a couple of those a week, but it won't be probably as daily as the Isaac play is. And as we go along, I'm going to be trying to do more Let's Look Ats of games coming out. I'm in the middle, actually, of between two right now that I've done. The games being Shootmania Storm. It's in the open beta right now on Steam for free, so if you want to check that out, it's pretty fun. I have been I'm actually putting up two videos. I finished with one, and I'm doing this recording in the middle of those two. So I'll be doing more of those. The Aliens Colonial Marines Let's Play I put up is easily the most popular video I've done by an absolutely exorbitant amount at this point. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. It's pretty cool. So I will be doing more of those types of things, because that's apparently what people like seeing. So I'll try to be putting those into rotation maybe once every week or so. Maybe it depends on what's coming out, what the price range is, stuff like that. So we'll see where that goes. The other thing I wanted to talk about, it is actually the morning of the 5th of March when I'm doing this, which means that the final DLC for Mass Effect 3 is coming out later today at some point. I was actually a huge fan of Mass Effect 3. Actually, the Mass Effect series. I wouldn't say I was a huge fan of Mass Effect 3. I did buy and I did enjoy most of the game. It was pretty decent. But I do want to be putting out a video, probably tomorrow or the next day, basically just summing up how I feel about the whole thing. Doing a little bit of a review on the third one, the big kerfuffle that took place, my thoughts on it, my opinions, what I thought they did well, what I thought they didn't do so well. Probably putting out 3 or 4 videos of that, probably about 10 minutes a piece, just talking about individual things. I'll probably do one about the pre-extended cut, post-extended cut, what I think about the response from the fans, what I think about Bioware's response to the response, etc., etc. So I will be putting up that because I felt like doing it. It was something I wanted to do for a while, but it pretty much passed, and it didn't feel like something I needed to really do. And then with this being the end of the Mass Effect as it stands right now, I might as well just put out a video and put in my thoughts on it. So y'all can look forward to that. Hopefully you enjoy it. I don't think it'll be too nerd ragey. At least I'll try to keep it pretty balanced. So yeah, that actually might be all I needed to talk about. With about 15 minutes left, I guess I'll just do some commentary on my play right here, unless I think of something else. So, yeah, I did just eat that bomb, and that was actually on purpose, getting back to the commentary of the game, because I was trying to get up to this boss trap room, which you have to have a heart or less of red hearts to access. So it ends up working out pretty well for me, because I do get a health up in here, and I do only have to fight 2 bosses, the first one, of course, being Monstro, as you can see. Take a little bit of stupid damage there, but I'm still not so great at the arcing shots. Always get me because I'm not quite sure if they're landing on or near me, or if they're about to kind of fall farther away. So, yeah. Finish off him here real quick, and then I'll fight these Larry Juniors. 3 short Larry Juniors, as it were. I've actually gotten pretty decent luck so far as items go. I got the Tears upgrade, which is, you know, good for a little bit extra damage. I got the Big Mushroom, which gave me a health up and damage, so I'm doing actually surprisingly well on damage. I got another health up in there from the stem cells. Taking a bit of stupid damage as I've gone along, but not too terrible. Be going into this room here. Pick up the health, and we have the Charm on the Vampire, which is Kills Heal, which I'm not super impressed with because it doesn't activate very often, at least from what I've seen. I think I get maybe 2 or 3 blocks out of it this whole video. Alright, so Gertie Jr. here, which is really kind of a dick to fight. I guess she's kind of a dick to fight because she's one of the female characters in the game. She just bounces around. Your tears affect her in weird ways, so actually too cold there, but immediately dodge right into her afterwards. Her attacks are really, yeah, really not great. Although I could have probably avoided 2 or 3 hits pretty easily, but I am able to get out of here not taking too much damage. So I do think about picking up both of those items actually. As you can see, I hesitate and then I decide against it because I only have 4 hearts of total health right now, and I'm going to need all that. And I do think that because I did get the Charm of the Vampire, I'll probably be better off just stacking red hearts rather than going for just a super damagey kind of avoidance route. Now we got 2 of the champion flies in here. Take a little bit of damage there. These flies are kind of annoying. The flies. Alright, then when we get the Doctor from out here, which allows us to drop a nuke somewhere on the map. I don't use it very effectively though, if I remember correctly. I did this run earlier and then got really roped into that that storm game. It's actually quite a lot of fun. Really simplistic, but really enjoyable. So, more flies take more damage. I think 1 or 2 more shots actually. And then another shot, so I'm just doing awesome here. And still no procs for my vampire, I don't think. Got some of these green guys. They can be nice because they'll open secret doors for or secret rooms for you sometimes. But the fact that they do a full heart of damage every time you see them can be pretty dang annoying. Guys. But the way they blow open that rock allows me to pick up the key, so that's kind of a blessing there. And we do end up getting homing bombs, which isn't a great pickup, but it's not terrible either. I think we do get 5 bombs for picking it up too, so that's solid. And then that's just me trying to figure out if I have a teleporter or the Doctor's remote. So I did actually have the Doctor's remote, which does the attack damage there. And here I am just looking for the secret room. I don't know quite what I did there, but I entered this room, ran in, face checked, and then left immediately. So that was just abhorrent play. And I do get my first Charm of the Vampire proc there. So far he's been worth what, half a heart. So overall not the best. We got a Judgment there. And some of these Greedheads. Greedheads are probably one of my least favorite enemies right now. I'll probably say that a lot about a lot of different enemies, but they fire those twin shots, but it's not really like in a straight line. It's kind of diagonal to you, so even if you don't move, it'll hit you a lot of the time because it fires off centered. And they have quite a bit of health. They make you lose 1 cent every time you're hit. And I'm fighting them all the time. So we have Guppy's Paw here. So I'm trying to decide which one I want to take. And I do decide to stick with Guppy's Paw. So we trade, and we trade, and we end up exactly where we were before. I get really lucky there. I'm able to kill that green guy right before the other bombs show up. So that's some pretty good stuff. I found the boss room, but I do want to explore the rest of the floor since I am at only 2.5 hearts. And only 1 key. So, and I haven't found any of the secret rooms yet, so I decided to keep exploring. And we did actually end up getting another heal from the vampire there. I think that he only gives you half a heart, if I remember correctly, so not the greatest there. We got most of the floor figured out here. Continue to the right. We got more greed heads, so just an abhorrent number of greed heads. I think if they were less common, I wouldn't hate them so much, but I just keep running into them all the time. Which is fine. I am able to stand still and dodge those there. I do have Jesus Juice, which I think it gives you is both range, tears, and damage. So that's a pretty good pickup from one of the earlier bosses. So he somehow is able to jump out of the little prison we've made for him and then jump back in. So I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, just a lot of greed heads here. He breaks that tinted rock for me, I think, which makes the spirit hearts. And I can't get to that at all. So, well, we get another heal here, so he's healing us a little bit more than he was. And, so yeah, this room is populated by apparently nothing but greed heads, explosions, and flies. So we do find just a mass amount of these hearts in here, which gives me an idea. Or perhaps I haven't had the idea yet. But basically, I know where there's probably about 7 or 8 hearts, and I do know that there's that room where you hurt yourself for stuff over there, a little blood splotch on the map, and I'm gonna decide pretty quick here that I would like to go over there and there we go, another heart from the vampire. So I am actually starting to pick up quite a few. These combo runners here. But overall, probably not my favorite item. I'd probably rather have the, there's actually a little familiar that'll follow you around. It'll give you hearts. Little Chad, I think is his name. I think he drops them about the same rate as the vampire gives you, so that would be probably just as useful, and you can use them whenever you want. It's probably not close to my favorite item at all. So I come in here and I say, well, why not just hurt myself a bunch? I mean, I'm going to lose 2 spirit hearts out of this, but I could probably do quite a bit of good as far as items I get from this room. And so you see I've already cost myself about 5 hearts worth of damage and no drops. But I'm going to go ahead and head up here, use a bomb to activate or open this second secret room here. And get my hearts back and then go back and try it again. So So I now have 4 of the hearts left, so I can do it a couple more times. Swing down through here. And so, yeah, I use a key and I end up getting a bomb and a spirit heart. So here I am thinking, well, that was really disappointing. But I've already spent so much on it, I probably could just say screw it and walk away, but I'm trying to figure out if in the future it could possibly be worth it to ever do anything like this again. On any run I'm trying to do seriously, I mean, if I probably could have gotten a lot farther here than normal because I do have such good items to start the game off with. So we can go ahead and let's move through here, head back down to that self-hurt room. myself quite a bit more. Yeah, I think I've cost myself something like close to 10 hearts, and I pick up that spear heart and hit myself with it just to say, well, why not? So, yeah, I'm going to move on and try to continue to fight my way through here. Really kill this greed head without much difficulty here since he is stuck in the middle. And come in here and immediately get killed. So unfortunately that is the end of my run. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, that's what's going to be coming up on the channel, stuff I'm going to be doing. I'm going to put, I hope, quite a bit of time into the Mass Effect stuff, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And I will talk to you guys next time.